compliments of the season, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a happy 2026 in advance. Let's go straight to the chase. Out of the blue, just heard that Queen Zaynab Otitis Obanor, the ex-wife of His Royal Highness Ooni of Ife, has gotten married again to another man, and of course not an ordinary man, to the secretary what's Secretary General Government Secretary of the Government of the Federation. Yes. And people are like, oh, how? What's going on? Everybody knows that when she left Kabiesi, Ooni of Ife, she moved ahead to marry an Arab prince. Though she never shared any pictures, there's no trace of such marriage online, but that is what we heard, and that she was doing fine. And it wasn't a surprise to a lot of people because she's a woman who has a lot of international connection. And even while she was married to Oni of Ife, I think that was even the time that Oni started really traveling out a whole lot. You know, she was the wife Oni married immediately he got to the throne, because Oni's legal wife then just appeared on the day of coronation. She was not an Olori, because once Daru at that time. So when we heard yesterday that Queen Ruola is married again, people are like, this madam, she has a lot of masterclass to do to some people, and she has to cut soap for a lot of people as well, to be like, fifth husband. And all these are husbands are not bwe men. These men are top shot men. According to sources, our first husband was a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Our second husband was the governor of Jigawa State. Yeah, an ex-governor of Jigawa State. Our third husband is His Royal Highness Kabiesi Ooni of Ife. Our fourth husband is the Arab Prince. And our fifth husband is the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume. These men are men of means, influence, and what else do we call it? Affluence. These are men that rank in billions, in naira, in dirham, and whatever currency you can think about. Now, these are current marriages be like, Baba George Akume has been a serial senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He was a one-time governor, I think Benue State, if I'm correct, and I think he's been in the Senate for a long time or something. So the man, he gets roots. He's been in politics back to back, either as an elected post, or as appointment. So Baba is as long standing in the politics of Nigeria. So people are thinking, what happened to her marriage to the Arab guy, to the Arab prince? Because we even learned that she had a child for the Arab prince. But of course, since she left Ooni of Ife, she never shared her personal things online. A lot of women are asking, some people don't pray. Some people they cry. Make they even see one husband. As a single woman, one never even born before, they're even praying to even get one husband. They no see. Some people don't get married before. Married don't pafuka. They are praying to get another man. No reasonable one in sight. And this is another woman somewhere. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Ejala ni wura olangbe o. She know they carry bone. She know they carry bone. What a lot of people are saying, this is the only woman that can sell kayamata where they go buy. Since you know, say Jaruma's kayamata don't cast. Even a lot of kayamata sellers now, they don't keep quiet online. We don't hear noise again. Around the COVID era, Jaruma make billions of naira and dollars, where they will package and say, if you use this kayamata, now governor go they chase you about. If you use this one, now presidents go toast you. If you use this one, you go carry. How many testimonials have they? I'm not saying it doesn't have results, but the evidence is clear for everybody. So some are even saying they make this madam do master class or make she write ebook on how to, because she has consistently shown. And these are the men she is marrying, she has married, these are not boyfriends, these are not toasters. For somebody to have gone this mile of 5 husbands, of you will know that she'll have had so many choices where she just has to pick. Now, this is not a podcast to drag her. This is a mature discussion. Because according to àwọn Yorùbá saying, kan á sọ pé obìnrin tó máa jẹ́ ọlọ́kọ márùn-ún kò ní dúró lórí ọkọ kan. When Yoruba people normally say that, is it a saying or a proverb? I'll be like, irú proverb I'll be saying wo lélẹ̀. But honestly, there is no one cap fit all for every human being on earth. Àwọn ọmọ ìyá kan náà gan, kódà kí ìyá yín bímọ méjì, ìkan lè wà ilé ọkọ kan tó bá fẹ́ láàárọ̀ ayé ẹ̀ ló máa wà títí gbogbo eyín ẹnu ẹ̀ máa fi wọ́ dànù. Ìkejì dẹ̀ lè wà kó yẹ pé bóyá orí ọkọ kẹta ọ̀kẹrin ló máa ti dúró. Orí tí Táyé yàn kọ́ ni Kẹ́hìndé yàn, meaning that the destiny wey Táíwò, a twin, carry come life is different from the one wey Kẹ́hìndé, the other twin, carry come life. So how is this woman doing it? How is she able to move in those corridors of power? Beauty, she gets them. Eloquence, she gets them. Intelligence, she gets them. Common sense, she gets them. Dress sense, she gets them. Educational background, she gets them. Family pedigree, she gets them. And I'm sure a lot of people will be asking, a lot of women have these qualities. Now, a clique of friends or a circle of influence is uniquely ours. Not that we don't have a lot of women who have such high caliber clip and everything. But she's able to use everything to her advantage. Now, when you see a woman, tó kúrò nílé ọkọ kan, she goes to ilé ọkọ kejì, goes to ilé ọkọ kẹta. People will say, okay, in all of this now, she is the common denominator. Meaning pé, kò lè dúró nílé ọkọ kan, bóyá wẹ̀ ò dáa, bóyá kò ní sùúrù. It might be right, and at the same time, it can be wrong. Because sometimes, two truths can coexist. This is a mature discussion. And like I said, it is not to drag her. We don't have her dragging in our hand. Because it's her life entirely. And she owes nobody an explanation. In fact, this announcement was not even done by her. If you go to her page, she has not put... Maybe she's not going to open a new page, but the page where we know her for, go to Google, go and put her full name in Google. You see her Instagram accounts will pop up. Click on it. The page that we have always known her for is when she married Kabiesi, where she used her Royal Highness, HRH Zaynab. So nobody she come out to tell us that, oh, I'm married to the SGF of the Federation. No. It is the head of our new husband's family that came out to say, bye, yo, this is our new wife. An uncommon woman. Now, what is exactly working for her? How is she able to pull this off? This is 2025, which is ending in a few days. We are going to 2026. And honestly, even the days of our grandmothers and grandmothers, àwọn ọlọ́kọ mẹ́ta wà, ọlọ́kọ méjì wà, ọlọ́kọ mẹ́rin wà. Some women from the world go, from time memorial, they don't wallow. Let me put it like that. While one woman wey divorce from her first husband, won't use overthinking by herself. Some other women to move on. They don't wallow. These days, we try. It no work. Au revoir. Next day, they moved on. They don't waste time. While some women, to take them 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years to even want to attempt it again. we handle situations differently. We handle disappointment differently. We handle separation and divorce separately. So when we heard this, let me just do a bit of reading. The Dajo family has officially announced the marriage of Nigeria's Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, to Queen Zaynab George Akume Dajo. That's the name. That's the full name of the new husband, George Akume Dajo. But George Akume Lawamo Babasi. The announcement was made on Friday through a Facebook post by a family member, Abraham Double Dajo, who described the union as a joyful and significant addition to the Dajo family. In the message, the family warmly welcomes Queen Zaynab, praising her as an uncommon wife and expressing appreciation to supporters and well-wishers of the SGF for their continued goodwill. As part of the symbolic welcome, the family received Queen Zaynab into Benue State. That's where this her new husband is from. Popularly known as the food basket of the nation, as well as Mbako, regarded as the seat of Tiv leadership, and the ancestral Dajo family home. The statement concluded with Christmas greetings and prayers for a prosperous new year for Nigerians. Photographs shared alongside the post showed Queen Zaynab in the company of members of the Dajo family, sparkling widespread reactions and conversations across social media platforms. Queen Zena, formerly known as Zaynab Otitis Obanor, was previously married to the Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Enitogusi. Their traditional marriage took place in March 2016 in Benin City, Edo State, followed by additional ceremonies in Ile-Ife, Osun State. The high-profile union ended in 2017 after approximately 17 months. So, as some of us can remember, she got married to Kabiyesi in 2016, and they went their separate ways since 2017. So they were husband and wife for 17 months. That's 1 year and 5 months, not up to 2 years. Following the separation, Queen Zena publicly confirmed the end of the marriage, dismissing speculation surrounding the breakup and stating that she intended to focus on humanitarian causes. She later relocated to Doha, Qatar, and was subsequently linked in reports to a wealthy Arab prince with whom she was said to have welcomed a daughter in 2022. So, 2022 ni obi mo fún Arab prince yẹn, and this is 2025. So, whatever happened between 2022 and 2025 has shown us that she's no longer with the Arab prince, and she has decided to get married to George Akume. So now, a lot of things can happen in marriages. And honestly, like I told you, this is not a judge to say what she did the good, what she did the bad. No. Now she know wetin carry her enter the marriages. Now she know wetin carry her come out. And is her life. And I think that if not for the fact that she's married to high-profile people, she'd rather move in silence. Because I think she's more of a very private person. Excuse me. When she was married to Kabiyesi too, she wasn't known as a very smiley person, to be honest. She was always serious-minded. Excuse me. She was always serious-minded. And some people will think that this woman seems very arrogant and everything. No. That's just who she is. Some people don't have smiley faces naturally. So she's one woman of a lane minder, but she was involved in a lot of humanitarian projects. Girl child projects, Kinikon, ambassador to Kinikon. In fact, she was the one that was taking Kabiyesi around at that time. They were always traveling. Is that they're going for USAID project, UN project, Kinikon for the girl child, Doha and Nigerian Kinikon, Arab and Kinikon Nigerian Leadership Forum. She was the one that was really, in fact, since she left, I don't think Kabiyesi did a lot of traveling abroad like he was doing when he was with her. You can check the videos on our page. You see what I'm trying to talk about. So when she left Kabiyesi, people got talking. But the truth of the matter is, she had an interview with Dele Momodu. Yes, you can check YouTube. Toggle her name and Dele Momodu's name. Queen Buraola Zaynab, ex Ooni of Ife's wife, from. So women don't take, they are very impatient with nonsense. And for her, you will know that and she doesn't do attache. Even when she was the queen, you don't see her. She carried herself with royalty and dignity. And as at that time, we didn't even know what was going on in the palace. Remember, she's from Benin. She's not even from Yoruba. But Kabiyesi married her Nishiloka. All her husbands, according to reports, they married her Nishiloka. Kò ń ṣe ìyàwó Sàrà o. She's not àwọn ìyàwó ẹlọ́kẹ́ wá gba change o. No. The woman full ground. So now she know wetin she dey find. And some women, they don't care whatever name you want to call them. No be today, even woman wey dey husband's house, they say they call them name. Woman never married, they call them name. So I want to get it law. Be Àṣàkẹ́. I don't care what people are talking. Want to get Àṣàkẹ́ létí lọ. Yoru woman yìí. Kò rán wá. Ká rojọ́ ká fẹ́ dákú. Kò rán wá. The only thing she did then was she came out to say the journey between her and Kabiyesi was over. I don't think Kabiyesi even made it. Yeah, I think Kabiyesi too made an announcement later on. And she let us know pé ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ tá à ń ṣe o. Òun kò ń ṣe pé òun ṣèrànù ló fi kúrò lọ́dọ̀ Kabiyesi o. So she made that very clear, and everybody dey in lane. So for her, whatever works for her, I think is the fact that she carries herself well. I think it's the fact that she's not a talkative. I think it's the fact that she never ever owed the public an explanation. She had to just clear the air, and like I said, that's the only thing we can find on the internet when she and Kabiyesi, because people are like, marriage is that she ní tó ṣe pé 1 year, tó ṣe fẹ́ lọ pé 1.5 years, 17 months marriage. You know, people be like, what went wrong? What nígbà tó long by, according to what you know, that at that time there were so many talks about our palace and everything, but thank God everything has, subsided now. Always be bed law, she came with her. She's a high class lady. That's just it. She's high class. I will bring they are trained with love in their house. There is love at home, and there is wealth at home, and there is support at home. So those kind of women, they are used to living life of princesses. So if you are coming into their lives, you better come correct, because ìwọ tó fẹ́ wọn go to mọ̀ pé high class ló fẹ́. So high class tó fi hàn mí nígbà tá à ń date ara wa yẹn, we better continue in the marriage. If we not get married and you are not continuing with the princess treatment you are giving me, ọmọ ó ti lọ nìyẹn o, ó máa gbé báàgì ó lọ lé ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Like she has left the Arab prince down. We don't even want to know what's the problem or whatever. The marriage is not serving her anymore. And you know, a lot of African women would rather pie inside the marriage. Would rather pie inside the marriage. Kí làwọn èèyàn tún fẹ́ sọ? Ìkíní, ìkejì, ìkẹta, ìkẹrin. I know a lot of women would rather say, instead of me marrying again, let me just date whoever I can date and move on with my life. Some women get to that point that no, I'm not doing this again. I don't have a heart to be broken. I cannot be changing my name up and down. Jẹ́ kí n rọra dúró lórí tí mo ti tọ́ ti mọ̀ mí mọ́ ìbóyá lẹ́kejì lẹ́kẹta. Tí bá rọ́kùnrin, àmọ́ fẹ́ra fún companionship. But pé kí n máa marry, kò jọ. That's where a lot of women stand these days. But like I said, we are different. She decides to say, you know what? When you come for me as the man, you want to be with me, you better marry me. And the men will shake marriage one. You know where they did it? I think they did it in Italy. Is it Italy or Spain? They did the white wedding. in Italy or Spain. And people are now saying, ṣé bàbá George Akume ò níyàwó mọ́ ni? Ṣé bàbá níyàwó? Kí ló ṣe àbí bàbá ò níyàwó mọ́? Bóyá ìyàwó bàbá dẹ̀ ti, we don't know. Ká má sọ nǹkan tí yóò ṣe fún ẹlẹ́ni o. But she's not also a very young lady. I think she should be in her 40s or 50s or early 50s. Maybe late 40s or early 50s. She's not a tata. And she doesn't go for ọmọ kékeré. Àwọn àgbàlagbà tó ní kìrìmí. Men, she goes for men, not boys. Men. Men of means. So bàbá náà á ti adjust ara wọn pé àwọn náà ti wo profile ẹ̀. Àwọn ti mẹ́ta àwọn date. Ní táwọn bá ṣe rádaràda. Eléyìí ò rán yan o. Queen yìí táwọn bá ṣe rádaràda báwọn ṣe jẹ́ 5th husband yìí. Eléyìí ò rán yan o. Kò ní wò pé torí pọ́n fẹ́ wọn ní ṣùlọ́kà ní Italy o. Àbí Spain dẹ̀ ni. Yóò gbé báàgì ẹ o. Tó bá pórí 8 ló ti máa dúró yóò dúró, ṣùgbọ́n lágbọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run this 7th one will be her last marriage, a happy one, a settled one in Jesus' name. Because sometimes it's so easy to judge people. But I'm not wearing her shoes. I don't know where it hurts. We might think she's very strong because she's moving from one to another to another. Kò sóbìnrin tó máa wùn láti marry kó má jókòó síbẹ̀. Sometimes it's not just work. And sometimes it doesn't even work once, twice, thrice, or how many times. Sometimes it's the very last one. BLA Institute number 50. This might be the one that will be a compensation for all the other marriages that she has had. Life has the way of playing out. Honestly. Àwọn ọmọ tó bá jọmọdé wọn ni understand nǹkan tí mò ń sọ yìí. But ẹni tó bá ti dàgbà díẹ̀, if you're in your midlife and you've seen life from your own experience and from other people around you, you will know that there is no one single formula tóbìnrin fi ń lo ilé ayé when it comes to marriage and relationships. Some people are immensely lucky. Immensely, obìnrin mi ó ní luck gan pẹ̀lú ọkọ àárọ̀ ẹ̀ báyìí mo ló máa dé yín mọ́ra wọn to the end. Tó ọkọ ẹ̀ dẹ̀ máa balẹ̀ ní ọkọ yẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ obìnrin mi wà, kò bá fẹ́ kíní, kò bá fẹ́ kejì, kò bá fẹ́ kẹta, kò bá fẹ́ kẹrin, ó lè má ní fọkànbalẹ̀, ó lè má rí dùnnú ń bẹ̀. And the society will expect you to stop living because so that they won't talk. And like I said, to your turn to is kúkú wá bá wa kádàwó mẹ́dìn fún Alejo. She's happy, she's found her happiness, and we wish her all the best. So everybody, tó bá kọjú sí ẹ kó tá, tó bá kẹ̀yìn sí ẹ kó tá, tó bá kù wọ nìkan kó tèrò ara ẹ pa. Life waits for no one. Happiness is very important. If you're a single woman, happiness is important. You're married, happiness is important. You're widowed, happiness is important. You want to remarry, happiness is important. You don't want to remarry again, happiness is important. Just make sure you find that sweet balance between whatever you're going through and happiness. So to her, it is right to wish her a happy married life to her new husband and the Secretary General of the Federation, George Akume. I think Baba is about 72 years. Baba on Shomode. Ọlọ́run wa á jẹ́ kán rí dùnnú ń bẹ̀. So like I said, this is not any way dragging her. It's her life. She doesn't owe us any permission. She's doing her life the best way she can. And whatever it is she's looking for in marriage, may God let her find it in this one. And to all other women also who are praying that God, mo mọ̀ pé mo ti pẹ́ lé àbí nǹkan kan, bẹ́ẹ̀ fún mi lọ́kọ alálùbáríkà, Ọlọ́run á fún ẹ lọ́kọ alálùbáríkà. Bó dẹ̀ jẹ́wọ́ náà tó ti lù ń gbàgbós ní first marriage. Tó ń ké lọ́sàn-án, tó ń ké lóru pé God please, I know maybe first marriage did not work. I want another one, but I want a better one. I don't want aṣunú èèyàn. I don't want to be crying. I don't want this. God to answer your prayers. God doesn't forget anyone. It's just that each person's timing is very different. So while you're waiting, while you're hoping, while you're believing, don't go and buy yourself. Take care of your body. Do exercise. Drink water. Sleep well. Wish people well. Mind your lane. Have quality friendship. and know your God by yourself. No go sá kúrò lẹ́nu kẹ̀kẹ́ lọ kọlu tírélà kò máa wá ohun tí yóò sọnù káàkiri. It's a new year. May God answer everybody at the point of their needs. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.